Oh, are we calling it the name we're calling it?
That's on you. I mean,
that's on you. If you want to throw a name out there, you do it. If you don't feel like it, it's up to you. It's your joint.
Remind me again.
Finessing with.
Finessing with. Okay. What is up, y'all? Another day, another episode of Finessing with Nana. And today we have Cotton Candy Caleb.
Hey guys.
I'm very excited to have you here because you are our first producer.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's exciting. So first off, I'm very curious to know, Cotton Candy Caleb, how did you come up with your name?
Oh, that's a good question. Back in the day, before I became a producer, I was rapping, so I used to go by my real name, Young Dave.
Okay.
It was fun for a while, but I was someone who always changed my Instagram handle, so it'd be Young Dave, then something else. I had a friend, she was the one that came up with Cotton Candy Caleb because that was her Instagram handle in the beginning. I was like, yo, I like your name. Let me take that real quick because she always changing her shit too. Mm-hmm. So I just took it and I kind of just stuck with it. It rolls off the tongue easy.
No, it does. I'm not mad at it. I love it a lot. So how long have you been producing?
Like officially, I locked in with producing 2016, so it's about to be 10 years now.
Okay, wow.
Ooh.
So that's a long time. That's a good amount of time to really perfect a craft, honestly. So what made you shift actually from rapping to production to begin with?
Yeah, the big shift happened when I realized I can't afford beats. So I was like, I used to be ripping beats off of YouTube here and there, but I'm like, yo, YouTube don't got what I want. So I was like, let me just make what I want. So after that, I started diving into learning how to make beats on FL Studio, but making beats was a little more easier than making raps. So I was like, I might just lock in with the beats.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, it worked out, honestly. But would you ever like go back, or do you ever consider like rapping again?
I be fooling around the mic here and there. It's a little something, but it's a little playful thing. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your inspiration when you first started doing production? Like, what sounds really gravitated towards, that made you really go off with it?
Initially, main inspirations in the very beginning was like MF Doom.
Okay.
OG Odd Future, like Tyler the Creator, Earl Sweatshirt type beats, and also dudes like 808 Mafia, Lex Luger. Those are like, I feel like those are like the standard, the gold standard for producers starting off on FL Studio for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, if you had to name your top 5 like producers of all time,
Ooh. All right.
could you, or
I got you. Top 5 producers that personally like crafted my taste would be Pierre Bourne.
Okay.
Of course, my son Southside, 808 Mafia. Crazy one, but of course, classic Kanye West, because he's a go. He's a go with the samples.
No,
I can't front.
I'm not.
But anything after graduation, violent.
After graduation?
Not grad. All right, Life of Pablo. Life of Pablo, and after that,
I'm like,
I kind of fell off after that.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
What else? I got MF Doom, Essential, with the samples as well.
Yeah.
The last one I'd say for real, it's a toughie right there. I'm gonna just throw in me at this point.
I know that's right. Period. As you should, and as you should. Confidence. I love that. No, you have to. And so, like. You are very much heavily involved into like the drill scene, and like I feel like a lot of your sound has kind of like shaped it, and like you've really done a lot of cool things with it. So like, how did you really get into the drill? Like, how did you get immersed into it? Like, what was it that took off?
Initially, in the very beginning, like I wasn't a big fan of drill, only because I was really hearing UK drill. Like, it don't sound right to me. I don't like I don't like when they be rapping on them beats. But
no, I feel you.
After a while, because I went to the studio in Long Island, but in Elmont, and they were pretty close with people like Shawnee, Diora, Cash, all those dudes over at the studio in Elmont. So one of the studio managers, he always be throwing a couple of beats to them to the side, because even before they was doing drill, I was still producing for them low key, throwing some beats on the side. He was like, oh, they want to do drill. So he gave me a sample, because they always have a sample ready for me. I get it on it. I do my attempt at a drill beat because I'm like, I don't really listen to it. So I tried. And my first drill beat got placed with Shawnee. It was an Ice Cube sample.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll never forget that day. It was pretty funny.
I love that. So what is soul drill to you? Like, what is that?
Soul drill, like the essence of it, it's really just putting soul to drill. Like in a sense, like if you listen to like OG drill grime, it's cool, it's tough, it's hard, but there's no soul behind it. It's just like some dark melotone chords. You got your organs, violins, stuff like that. It's cool. It's very spacey, but soul drill, you put the samples in it, stuff people know. It literally touches the soul.
Yeah.
In regards to like the instrumental, and then when they get on it, they feel the vibe to it because like this stuff they grew up on. So it's like it's fun. It's fun.
So like obviously you have really good taste in, with samples, and that's a huge part of it. So samples is really important to me, and I like talking about it because I feel like people sometimes are lazy with samples. So I feel like it's important, like when you do it like really well. And like I appreciate it in a lot of your music that it's like different, So like what is your process like when picking samples? Like, and how did you have such an ear for it? Like, did you grow up with certain music? Like, how did that all shape into it?
The ear, it's kind of something that got a hit for real to me. Like, cause with me, I got a freaking 2 terabyte hard drive. I got like probably like 100 megabits left on that shit. I collect, I hoard, I listen to samples and drums all the time. So with me, I'm really sitting there just listening, just finding something that clicks. Because I don't want to throw something, because it's happened to me many times where I just throw something on.
Yeah.
I mess around with it. I'm like, I don't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
It has to be something I'm like, yeah, when I put this on the FL Studio,
yeah,
I already know what drums I want to put on. I already know what sounds, 808s, hi-hats, all that. It's already in my head ready to...
Yeah.
Yeah, but it takes time. Like, it really got to be something I like, listen to a lot back in the day, or just something I was like, whoa, this is different. I like this a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So you would say like a lot of your music, are you inspired more so from like the past or like current stuff that you see, or just more so a mixture?
Definitely a mixture, because the past, present, technically speaking, there's nothing really new under the sun. So it's like everything is kind of just recycled in a way. So even the new stuff is really old stuff in a sense. But honestly, I like taking stuff from everywhere, because as long as it can get the idea out, I'll take it. I'll use it.
For sure. So because you work with samples a lot, where do you see yourself musically in like 5 years with samples, and like as far as how far you could take it?
I mean, with the art of sampling, right? I don't think it's ever going to die, but I feel like people do have to start switching it up with the samples, because sometimes people just loop a certain part and let that joint ride the whole beat.
Right.
I feel like once people start getting more creative and finding ways to manipulate the sound, it's going to live on forever. They're going to crack the code. Yeah,
for sure. Do you feel like right now, are you at a point where you're kind of over it, or do you feel like you still enjoy sampling a lot?
I do enjoy sampling, because sampling, to me, doesn't have to be just like the melody part of the beat. Sometimes you can draw inspiration and sample stuff from other things, like drum patterns, for example. If I hear like a song, like for example, Drake dropped a song, I like the drums on the beat. I be using Serato, I stem it out, and I sample the drums, add my own little thing to the drums, and just pop in a little melody. Boom. Yeah. So sampling helps out a lot. It's inspiration, because sometimes you sit in there trying to figure stuff out, trying to reinvent the wheel in a sense. When all the tools are there, just use them and they'll help you out.
No, for sure. So that's a very interesting way to like think about it and everything. So your early days with production, like tell us a lot about that, and like how you first started, and some of the artists that you first started with, and how was it working with them? I know you mentioned Shawnee. So like, tell us about that.
I got you. So when I initially started, it was pretty small. It would be for like me and my friends, really. My cousins too. They come over every like holiday. We go on my computer, we make some silly songs, make beats, whatever. Later on, probably a couple of years after, when I started going to that studio on Long Island, that's when I was really locking in with like local artists, for real, like Diora, Shawnee, Yaya, Bugsy back in the day. Who else? I got 450. Not really with Cash. We got like one song, but that was like later on. It wasn't nothing too crazy. But I mean, because of that studio, and I appreciate my boy Cinny. He's one of the engineers for that spot when it was still there. He brought me in and he was like, "Yo, these are these artists. Lock in with them, work with them, and see where it goes." And I was like, "It worked out."
Yeah. So, what's the biggest artist that you've had the opportunity to work with so far?
The biggest artist had to be like Kyle Richard on 4-1.
Yeah.
Because that was the biggest song I ever seen with my eyes that I produced.
Yeah.
That I was flabbergasted with that Naughty Bop craziness, bro. Because I didn't know too much about the politics behind the whole thing. It's like, oh, it's a song. But then when I found out, I was like, oh,
yeah,
these niggas crazy.
Yeah. So in that moment, like, yeah, like what was that like fully experienced? Like you felt like this is like a lot.
Oh, I felt it felt good and bad at the same time. Good because I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'd never seen like something I did like hit like #1 on YouTube Music before. Like
yeah.
that was wild. Not mind you, I was in training at my job when this happened, so I'm like, oh shoot, yo, look at this guys. Yeah, it was pretty cool, but at the same time, it kind of like messed me up in a sense. 'Cause I'm like, dang, even though it did go big, the meaning behind it's kind of like craziness.
Yeah.
Kind of against what I go for in life.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
for sure. But I do feel like, you know, everything sometimes happens for a reason. And like, do you feel like that moment also gave you the like, the confidence to really just like keep going forward and like, you know? Yeah, for
Definitely.
sure. Do you have like a favorite era of music like that you would want to go back to?
Oh, if I had to go back for real, it would have to be like the early 2010s and whatnot when Mexico drove, Cash, back when I was making plug music, like, you know, Cash them, shawty,
yeah.
Those beats, those are like another inspiration to what I like. Because back when I was doing the drill music in the beginning, I was doing it the traditional way with the long ass 808s and whatnot, but the plug music with the short, bouncy, thick 808s, I love those a lot. So once people started incorporating those, the spins and the Mexico drill 808s, drill became more bouncy and fun in a sense. So stuff like that is really cool. So that's an era I'd like to go back to and like enjoy again.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think for me, I don't even know what era this would be, but like the like Cool Kids, like Pac Div, like that kind of era. Are you familiar with them? No. The Cool Kids?
You gotta put me on. I'm like,
okay.
You gotta put me on.
Damn. Okay. Well, you know, there's an opportunity for that. We could put you on. Okay. So, if you like could travel anywhere for like a show, where would you want to go?
Anywhere. Honestly, if I had to do a show like where I was doing a set playing music that like I mixed or create, I feel like either here or LA, or even Dallas, because I feel like those would be some cool spots where I can just lock in and have a nice crowd and just have fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see LA, that for sure.
Oh yeah.
LA's a good time. Have you had the opportunity to like travel with an artist or like do anything like that yet?
Not yet, but that would when that day happens, it will be fun. Trust me.
Yeah. I feel like that would be one of the best parts about like establishing a connection as a producer for someone. Like you get to travel with them, like you're kind of like there with them on tour, like that kind of stuff. So what is ATM to you? Like I know that's a producer collective, so tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, ATM. ATM, short for all that matters or all the money, all that makes me, things of that nature. It's a group. We all came together. Initially, it was really Chubby and Call Up Tay in the very beginning, but of course, you know, during that Soul Drill era, that's when they really started recruiting heads for the ATM group, like Nat Carlos, me, Chris Easy, Just C. Everybody just came together during that Soul Drill era. It was like a little safe place for us just to come together and collaborate and push out to our local artists pretty much. Nowadays, we're still locked in doing our thing, and I'm really glad we're still here because we've been there since the very beginning, so it's nice that we're still locked in doing our own thing together.
I'm sure, and it's also nice to like have again a group of friends and people who you've been there with from the beginning, and you get to grow with them, and then like also like it feels good getting feedback from them because you trust their opinion. Exactly. You know what I mean? Which is important. So like as far as like as you continue to grow in the music industry and experience new things, how has it been like maintaining like your friendships and different things like that while getting more buzz and like just balancing certain things like that, like having time for friends, having time for family and yourself, like, you know, how does that work?
It's not too bad right now.
Yeah,
cause it's not too hectic as a world. I'm traveling around the world. I'm like booked up for sessions, so I got time to really chill out, spend time with family, friends, work, and you know still work on my music whenever. Well, yeah, usually after work or in the morning I usually do my music, but
okay,
I'm able to spread out my time evenly right now until things get real busy. And I'm like, oh, that's gonna be something I gotta work on for real.
Yeah. So when it does get real busy, do you ever have time to like what's the ideal time for yourself? Like what do you like to do for yourself when you have a moment?
When I got a moment and everything is out the way, usually it's definitely late at night. But I'm just chilling on my computer, just playing games and enjoying watching a movie or something. It's just regular dude stuff, you know.
Yeah, regular dude stuff. What games do you play?
I play a lot of weird indie games. So either something random you find on Steam. Sometimes I play Fortnite or COD with the guys. Depends on how they feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where Fortnite they be talking shit on these things and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And do you have like your a favorite movie or like your top 3 favorite go-to movies?
Oh, all right. I got The Truman Show.
Okay.
I mess with Coraline. That's one I can really just bounce back to every day.
That movie's so creepy.
No, but I like the animation. You got that, and then there's Dante's Inferno, the animated movie. That joint's tough too. Those are my 3. I like pop them on whenever I feel bored and just need something entertainment mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you could work with any artist and like go on tour with them or like be their main producer, do you have anyone in mind?
If like a real mainstream artist I want to lock in with for real, no lie, if it's not Lil Yachty, because I feel like I got good vibes to Lil Yachty in regards to like the beats I give him. Someone else I'd lock in with just for the fun of it is Lil Uzi, because I feel like he be having a great time just on the road.
I could see that.
Yeah, he be
that
having
would be
fun.
A good time. That would be a good time. Any ladies?
Any ladies? Ooh. You know, I gotta talk about Ice.
Ice. Okay, we'll take it. I'll take it. So 10 seconds. I'm trying to think of something.
That's cool.
All right.
Okay. So with working with Cash Cobain, what has that been like? Especially because I feel like he's just like really blown up and you've worked with him before. So it's just like seeing his growth as an artist. What is that like being able to like work with him at this height as well?
I mean, when we worked, he was still in that little intermediate phase where he was big in the towns, but not where he is right now, like working with Justin Bieber and all them dudes.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool when I found out, because it was me and my boy T Blossom. We sampled the Moesha Diary theme.
Yeah, which is crazy.
It was. I was like, whoa, what you doing on this, man? It was.
Yeah.
It was nice though. I liked that. I was really happy. Like, yo, this is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool seeing him grow, because that studio I was talking about, they were all there back then when everybody was just some random regular hood dudes just making music.
Yeah.
Everybody was there, so just seeing him go from that to that, it inspires me, because like, you know, I really gotta step up and do what I gotta do so I can lock in and be up with them dudes.
For sure. And it all happens in due time, for sure. You know, everything is about timing. Absolutely. So do you have any upcoming projects or things that you're working on as the year comes to an end?
I definitely want to wrap up this beat tape I've been trying to get situated.
Oh, cool.
I want to do a part 2 to this drum and bass thing I've been doing. I did it a while back with my boy Nat Carlos.
Okay.
It was received really, really well, so I was like, why not just do it again? It's pretty good. I haven't dropped any kind of crazy projects lately, so I feel like the drum and bass project would be a nice something fourth quarter kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you like when you drop projects, like how is the response to most of your stuff, and like how often do people hit you up for beats, and like what is that like seeing certain people in your inbox like asking for a beat?
Oh my God.
Is it ever like a pinch yourself kind of moment?
Sometimes it can be nice. It be genuine supporters that just be wanting to throw you a little something for a beat, and it's just other people that's trying to lowball you on some. Yo, bro, I want to get this beat. What's your budget? $12.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then when I work out a price to them, they be like, nah, I got you next week, bro. When I get paid, I'm like, so why would you just waste my time talking about all this? On top of that, other rappers just get too feisty, too aggressive when you try to talk money with them. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
we got to get paid somehow, bro.
Right. No, for sure.
Yeah, but I do have my manager, which I
Okay.
do. Shout out to Kobe. He be holding it down with the customers, because nowadays, if it's like big plays or something I can't really handle because I'm busy doing stuff with work and whatnot,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, I got a manager. Just let me know what you're trying to do. I'll talk to him, get y'all connected, and we can work out a price. Call it a day.
Go from there.
Mhm.
Yeah. So like as you've grown, have you been able to like establish a team? Because I know you said you have a manager, but as far as like social media and stuff, do you have someone behind that for you, or you kind of just do everything on your own?
I just do everything. When it comes to social media, I'm freaking dweeb. I like staring at analytics. I like learning about the algorithm.
Yeah.
I be on TikTok just making videos, just seeing what clicks and what hits. I made a whole experimental page. I got like 30,000 followers just for posting bullshit, just AI covers. It was covers. I'd make niggas like Hank Hill, sing shit like Frank Ocean and shit like that, and it'll blow up. And it's just random experiments just to see how hashtags and stuff like that will work, and they work. And then I applied it to myself with my page. A couple of posts did go up. What I would do on my page was like social media. I'd post stuff just to get engagement. 'Cause that's really what the website wants, engagement. If you can find out how to engage a consumer to make them stay on your app, they'll push it out more. I do stuff like, oh, no rapper on earth can rap on this beat, even though this beat is very rappable. They're gonna like be on like, oh no, I can rap on this beat. Like this is super easy. It's fun because after that you make them comment, and there's this app that I use called ManyChat, super clutch.
Okay.
What it does, I'm sure you've seen like certain Instagram posts where like, oh, comment so and so and I'll DM you this. That's where ManyChat comes into play. You comment a certain phrase, the app pretty much sends an automated message to whoever comments through your account, saying, oh, hey, you commented this, here, take this link to this beat or this kit, this link, whatever you want. And it's easy because the way the trick is, the more they comment, the more they push out the stuff. So if you give them an incentive to comment, I'll give you a beat. They're going to comment. The algorithm pushes out my post, and I get more people coming to my page.
Period.
Yeah.
You have a whole system.
I try.
You could teach like a whole like class on this, like to like up and coming artists type shit.
I should.
Like literally like a TED Talk kind of vibe. No, and I think that's funny because a lot of times in the industry when you first start out, you don't necessarily know these easy ways that you could kind of help yourself, you know, and like I think a lot of people just get caught up in like, you know, just posting every now, but you like really should do the research of your algorithm and see when people are checking and when the best times. I don't even know. It's like so much shit that goes into it, but like, yeah, it's, you know, it's interesting. So what's been your favorite project that you've done so far?
Favorite project that I've done so far? It would have to be, I gotta think, because it'd be a few.
Yeah.
Some of them be busters, though.
Because how often, like, are you, like, releasing music? Like, a lot? Like...
Before I was doing, like, drops. Like, I do a lot of remixes back then. Nowadays, I just keep uploading on my YouTube just to get stuff out there. But the YouTube method has been working back then, but lately it's been slow. So I've been trying to figure out something else. Because nowadays, I blame myself because ever since I started the job that I'm at now, I neglected my YouTube. So because of that, they've kind of, in a sense, punished me because since, oh, you weren't posting for 3 months, so now your interactions are low. So now I got to work extra hard to bring them all back.
Build it back up.
Yeah. So it's been a little tough with the YouTube, but you got to be patient with this. Like planting seeds at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, I feel like YouTube's a great platform, but also you mentioned TikTok is such a easy platform. So And I'm not saying easy in the sense because I don't like TikTok. Like I like to watch shit on TikTok, but you can't pay me to like make. I just making a video just seems so stressful. I'm like not good with technology whatsoever, but like it just seems like such a good way to market yourself.
It is.
And such a way to like get out to such a huge mass of people without doing too much. You know what I mean?
For real.
Yeah. So it's interesting. Have you had the opportunity to perform like as much as you would like, or like how often do you get to perform with artists, or like do you do like shows where you perform beats and stuff?
I wish. That's something I really want to do. I actually bought a deck the other day, so I've been trying to learn how to DJ and stuff. So that is one thing I'm planning on doing in the future, because I definitely want to start putting out mixes and whatnot.
I was gonna say, would you ever like DJ a party and stuff?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, but you've never done it before, but you.
I'm still learning, so I'm still practicing. But trust me, once it's time, we out there. DJ CottonCandyCaleb, call me.
You should definitely do it. And it's funny because me and Kim were talking about this earlier, but like DJ lessons and like learning how to DJ. It's such a market for it right now. Like everybody wants to learn, but it's just like everybody wants to party and have a good time, and like a prime place to do it is New York. So like, why not? So like, how do you also? I feel like right now, a lot of like Jersey club, like house music, like. Do you listen to K Tronada or like like
he's
all,
tough.
Like all that kind of vibe?
Those
like,
vibes are smooth too, and they're good samples to lock in with as well, or inspiration.
Yeah. So like, how do you feel about kind of like would you ever immerse yourself into that kind of vibe more?
I would.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, with me and like music, if I can break it down and understand it, then I can do it.
Yeah.
As long as I can find the drums and the kind of music that they want to do, put it together, piece it together, let's do it. I'm down.
What was the last show you've been to, or like the last concert you've been to that really made you feel like inspired?
I gotta think, because I don't really be going outside to concerts like that often.
Why nobody go to concerts no more?
Tickets be expensive. Ticketmaster be playing.
Like, which is true, but like sometimes they have like, okay, the more like underground artists, they might just be in like a little smaller venue. Those
I would pop out to once in a while. I'm actually supposed to go one over by like Myrtle and Broadway on Friday, so I might tap. Yeah.
Who are you going to see?
I'm about to see my homegirl Taboo perform, so I'm about to be there. It's a pretty cool scene, so.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's kind of like the area, like I'm familiar. I'd be kind of over there. I live over there. But like it's a lot of bars. It's a lot of venues. Yeah. It's always stuff to do. And I really would like to see more shows catered to like producers to play beats. I think that would be a good networking event also, just for like rappers and producers to exchange, meet. So like I think that more stuff like that should happen. Would you be like interested sometimes in like, well, I'll more so say this, like, how has it been establishing relationships with different producers in New York? Like, do you feel like it's all very much like, I know you said you like still have your group, but like, do you feel like it's receptive once you step out of your different group?
Yeah, because even Keem knows, like, back in the day, it was a melting pot. We used to be in the spot, it'd be producers from all over New York coming into one spot, just making beats, 3 laptops open at once. It don't gotta be ATM. It could be your homeboys that know how to cook up, and you just tell them, pull up, we out. That's it. That was really the vibe back then for sure.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, now things are different, you know, but I feel like it's always nice to hear people's stories when they start, because it just was just genuine fun, and like you're young, you're having a good time, you're learning something new. So it's just like, you know. So what advice would you have for someone who's starting out in production?
I would say don't be afraid to finish what you started, because you can always come back to it. And that's something I noticed. I would make something and I'd be like, yeah, it's garbage, I'll save it, but never come back to it. But this thing is, like, if you go back to your stuff and finish it, it doesn't have to be perfect, because keep in mind, nobody's watching you in the beginning steps. You can literally delete it, come back to it, repost it, and then it might get better reception. But the thing is, don't be afraid to finish and post it, because when you're starting off small, it's not too much attention on you, so you can literally do whatever.
Yeah.
And not feel ashamed, and not too many people looking and judging your work, because it's a judgment-free zone because no one's really watching. But when you start going up, you start to be a little cautious. But by the time you get to that point, the art is more polished, so you don't gotta worry too much. Just focus on the craft, keep releasing, and just don't worry too much about who's looking. Because at the end of the day, once your stuff starts to click, people understand and people will tap in.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's also just important again to like focus on the people who do support you or the people who do fuck with you instead of like getting caught up in who's not seeing it, because that could be a tricky thing sometimes where you get in your head and you have certain expectations, but you just really gotta like hone in and enjoy what you have in the moment. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, this was a very good conversation.
Thanks.
And it was really nice getting to know you, and I'm excited to see like what else there's in store for you. What? No, sorry.
Favorite producers to collab with?
He just wants you to say Keem. Don't
Wait. All right. Off the bat, I'm going to shout out, of course, because Nat Carlos, he was definitely one of them dudes swinging them loops, man. Everyone was a banger. Shout out Nat Carlos. Another person that I like collabing with, my boy Aria 1K. Very melodic, very... I like the Asian rock and blues. That's cool too. I always like making stuff on his stuff. Shout out to my boy Watts. He be coming through with the samples and the loops and the midis, and they be coming through so smooth. Every time I make a beat on that, it's over. Of course, shout out to my dog Keem, because we be doing it, man. Keem 6'1", man. We be doing it.
So doing it. Listen. I wish we could turn the camera on Keem. We should. No, I mean, that was a good question. Yeah. Do you have any more? Why not? That's it.
Word for the streets. Yo, this is Caleb, and word of the street, believe in yourself. I know that sounds very cliche, but at the end of the day, if you don't believe in you, who else gonna do it? You feel me?
It's very true.
All right. That's all I gotta say.
And that is why we tune in to Finesse and for Tanana.
Yup.
Because these key moments are valuable to us, to all of you, right? And, this is episode 4. And yeah, this is it. CottonCandyCaleb.
Yup.